All right, as you can see, we're now gloved up. These are 16-ounce boxing or Muay Thai kickboxing gloves, far more padded, far larger than a traditional 4-ounce MMA glove. These are, in my opinion, the ideal size for bag work as well as sparring because of the additional padding, more so than a 10 or a 12, even 14-ounce glove. The added weight also helps strengthen the arms in the whole concept of proper punching or striking techniques. With these, it'll not be as evident to you how my fist clenches upon point of impact. You may notice that the glove does clench to a degree, but it won't be any more obvious than you'd see in an actual baseball glove upon catching a ball. Far more subtle than what I demonstrated to open. Little side note, the purpose for the padding in gloves, contrary again to common belief, especially in the case of MMA, the 4-ounce gloves that are used in MMA fights, those 4 ounces are by design solely for the purpose of protecting the human hand. The padding is still to allow the simulation of being hit by bare knuckle. So that padding doesn't protect the recipient of the punch at all. In the case of these larger boxing-like gloves, extra protection for the hand and perhaps some softening of the blow to the recipient of the punch. But again, primary objective of padding in gloves is to protect the hands of the person throwing the punches. So here in my gloves, I'm set. No other aspect of what I demonstrated previously changes. Good fighter stance, chin tuck. As you can see, and I referenced this, with 16-ounce gloves, I have more surface area for defense, but I'm still defending the same way that I suggested in my opening. These spoil me, for lack of a better term, a bit, just in the sense that when I answer the phone or slice block, I've got a lot of coverage. You'd be amazed, though, how effectively a good striker can find his way in. Chin tucked, hands up. When I throw this punch, I'm going to extend in synchronicity with a left step forward. I'm going to roll my fist and clench for point of impact. I'm going to graze my left cheek, jaw with my shoulder and keep this tight and compact through the course of the punch. From the side, chin tuck, good fighter stance, weight on toes, shoulders squared. Each strike, I am clenching fist at point of impact. I'm rolling my shoulder and the fist. It's a direct extension. It's a string attached. Each time I take that step, I'm using my hip. My left hip is turning over slightly to create just that slight amount of power necessary to open a combination with the jab. Once more, from a bit of a side angle. Once you have become very comfortable with the form of the jab, with the actual art form of the punch, you can practice this seemingly anywhere. Hence the origination of the concept of shadow boxing, as we like to call in this studio, mantis mimic. Like your shadow mimics you, mantis mimic is our affectionate term for shadow boxing, shadow striking. Every time I throw that punch, whether you see it or hear it, that tap of the left foot is occurring to create the opening of our cadence. And we'll check out and move to the bag.